KCAA. Hey, welcome to another episode of Palm Trees in Progress Presents on NBC KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on streaming platforms. I'm your host, Eric Xavier Sosario, and joined with us as always is the better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley, Big Dog Tavares. And from the sounds of it, you guys, I don't hear a fan, I don't hear an echo. Andrew, what's going on, man?
We're sounding good. Mic check.
I was almost a little concerned that maybe we wouldn't even hear him at all at this point. Okay, senior correspondent also here with us. What's going on, Latino Heat, Jose Luis Gaton? What was that last part you said?
What?
Been peeing out of my butt.
Oh, man, are you okay? Are you doing? Is it the heat that's getting to you? What's going on?
Yeah, probably, dude.
You have the suds?
Yeah.
the suds. So how's everybody doing? Missed you guys. Andrew, I missed you last week. I had to deal with this old man McGee over here by myself and the show, and definitely felt your presence missing. But as always, we got a great show planned for the listeners. We'll be chopping up, going over some news articles that we skimmed and pretended to read. Also, we have a artist going to be blessing us with a show a little later on. He's going to be doing some live performance. J-Claud. Shout out to J-Claud. And how you guys doing?
Doing good. I'm a little sick though, so I apologize ahead of time if you guys see some sneezing and some not good views.
Doctor said I was sick, and I said true. What about you, senior correspondent? How you doing over there?
Tired.
Tired of what? Just living or just? Uh-oh, sounds like his mic went away. Oh, man. Well, anyways, crazy week, man. Stone's Brewery in Escondido, operations going to be shut down. Dolly Parton, R.I.P., the beautiful
R.I.P.
Dolly Parton of 80. She passed away at 80, hard day. And then also, I think in a little bit, we're going to be debating what's some of the worst thing that an NFL team owner can do during preseason. But also maybe some trailer trash talk with Tubies. And then, it's crazy. People are getting ready for Halloween, even though summer still isn't technically over. Plus much more. And I'm looking forward to that live performance from J-Claud. How about you guys? What's going on?
Yeah, dude.
Is senior correspondent just going to look at the mic and smile? What's going on?
I think he wants us to address his hat.
I think grace before beauty, dude.
Okay. So, Andrew, you were gone last week. You had a cool hip-hop concert. Do you have anything to provide from that or no?
I had no content that I took myself, but I will say, yeah, that was awesome, dude. Akon and Neo still got it. They actually did a battle.
Okay, so for some of the listeners who don't know exactly where you were, because I know you owe me a buck. Okay, so where were you last week? We did say it. Do you want to fight the allegations of where you were at, or do you want to say that we didn't lie?
No, I was just being misindependent last week,
Nice. Okay. I thought you were at a P. Diddy concert.
No. That's I think that's Luis's thing.
It was the R. Kelly one, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's R.
so
Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly, that's his guy.
It's a tribute band.
Okay, so Andrew went to the beautiful San Diego, not too far from where Escondido's Stone Brewery is at, and saw the amazing and talented Neo and who was it else? Was it Usher? It was Akon. Yeah. So
Convict music.
Yeah, convict music. That I love that song with Gwen Stefani, OC's own.
But yeah, no, it was pretty cool, dude. They definitely can sing. They can dance. They can do it all. But it was cool to see them perform songs that they wrote and produced. I think that was the best part. And
allegedly, dude.
Well, I mean, allegedly, yeah.
Is this what it's like when I talk about like
Pokemon.
No,
Oh.
not like sports. Like, and just like it's cool when like artists perform songs that they recorded and produced.
No, that they didn't record. They wrote it for someone else.
Oh, okay. So they did a lot. Okay, Andrew.
Nope,
Excuse what I was
you're
saying.
done. You're done.
I'm cooked,
You're
son.
done. You get no more of my attention. Continue with your show.
I do love when artists that write for other like successful recording artists do that. I think there's like the dude from Coldplay or whatever, or Cold War Kids might have like when he does his live concert, he plays a bunch of the ones that he wrote for, like I think a Beyonce Halo one as well. So so what songs did Akon and Neo write for other artists that maybe like I wouldn't remember?
I don't know. They wrote a lot for Rihanna and Beyonce. They performed.
They
a
wrote
few
for
of their
Riri?
songs.
A$AP Rocky's Baby Mama?
They did. And then there was another one by Lady Gaga. They did. I mean, it just reminded me of like 2008, 2009, just hearing all their music. And I was like, wow, no wonder they had an influence on all the music that was being produced. They were also writing, songs for all the girls to sing too. So it was pretty cool. I think they did a good job, and they got freaky on stage. That was a little weird.
Oh, did you get? I was hoping they were gonna pull you on stage and you were gonna like share cherries with them or something like that.
It wasn't me. But
okay, you saw Shaggy as well.
No, I know, right?
So okay,
they had people like pole dancing from the air, and there was you know how a pole dancer it's connected on the bottom and
I'm familiar with the pole dancer.
Never seen it, dude. Never seen it. Never.
Okay, so
they were suspended in the air. There was no base, so the pole's just moving and it's coming down. They're just floating, and they're going higher and lower. They're dropping.
Stop! I'm getting so excited just thinking
taking my
about
dollar
it.
back.
Yeah, we gotta take it somewhere else, man.
That was insane. No, it was good. Great show. $30. I mean, you can't beat it.
Wait, you actually paid for that?
I paid for it, man.
In
It was
group chat,
entertainment.
I think we have to show on the Instagram and social medias that we have a group chat that screenshotted saying tickets for free.
I did not say free.
All right, so we'll look at it.
I said cheap tickets.
I think paying $30 for Akon and Neo is
a steal.
okay. Sure.
I don't even know what you paid $30 for. I want to talk about your $30.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I like that. What would I pay $30 for?
Yeah.
What would I pay $30 for? How much do you think the 49ers coach was paying for the alleged prostitute that he was trying to... Yeah. Did we not get into that?
Of the night.
What
But
I
read...
Be respectful.
Yeah, dude.
She didn't talk on him.
I think it's a sex worker. You guys are canceled.
Shoot, I didn't even see how.
Andrew, I'm not going to call her a lizard lot.
Out?
Andrew, I'm not going to call her a lizard lot as much as you
so
want to call her
find
a
out?
lizard lot.
Did you look into that?
Yes. Let's see what exactly. I got a little news thing, but let's see. What do you think the worst thing that they can do besides getting caught? Oh,
Who is it?
Oh.
Answer.
oh. Let's see. Do we answer it? Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
There's
Sorry,
somebody
guys.
on the line.
Hello, we got someone on the line. You're on the air. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Oh no! It's a spam call. Anyways, yeah. So you think? I guess he responded to a fake prostitution ad. It was a sting. Yeah,
it was a sting. Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I knew what it was. I was seeing if you guys knew what it was.
Yeah.
Can never be too.
Sorry, I can never hope for when a phone call happens that you guys carry on the conversation.
Oh, that's great, dude. I don't know if
Oh,
that.
yeah.
What do you, I think
That
we
must have
didn't-
been important
Yeah. I didn't
to
skip
stop
a
the whole
beat.
show. For your phone call, but it's okay. We'll move on.
He told me to answer the call.
It would have been good. I thought it was going to be a spam call like last week.
Oh, Andrew, how do you feel about the Stone Brewery closing?
What? They're closing?
Yeah, the Escondido. Did we not hear at the top of the hour when we talked about all of the things we're going to cover? The long-time Escondido operations are being shut down as part of a reconstruction for the Stone brand. So
What?
yes, yeah. So did you know that Sapporo actually purchased them back in 2022?
Really? They were
Yeah.
owned by Constellation Brands for a while.
Yeah, so I guess they unfortunately they're getting rid of a couple of the facilities out in Escondido, and about 220 jobs are getting let go. So I had to make sure to go by this weekend and then try to see if there's anything on sale and see if I could like just finish the keg.
Yeah.
Why
And they're
wouldn't
like,
you just buy it at a regular price? To help them.
No, and then I was like, "Oh, are you guys closing?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, that's why I had to stop by here."
Yeah. Can I get some of the markdown beer?
Yeah. Well, because I know a lot of people who drink Stone Brewery that they have, or whatever, Stone Brewing, they have a thing that's like drink before. Like, that's what it's called. It's like drink before, and it has a date.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's like 420, little funny little dates like that. And
Best Buy.
Yeah, Best Buy. Is that what it is?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. They had a 421.
Yeah, so yeah, I wonder, like, they're gonna have to be giving away the ones, right? Like,
Best Buy this Saturday because we're closing.
So Eric's going to be there every weekend until they close, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
do they have a date? When it's closing?
I looked it up, and I think it's gonna. They said they're going through the holiday season, so
Yeah.
who knows really what that is. I mean, it seemed like that was gonna be there forever. It does seem like an end of an era. Is there any other kind of like SoCal companies you guys can remember like that went under that you thought would never?
So is it
Big
the
Lots,
entire?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
Big Lots, Pick and Save.
What about
okay.
Kmart?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Kmart.
Mervyn's?
Mervyn.
Mervyn.
Dude,
Yeah.
how many 501s my mom purchased for me at Mervyn's, huh?
Great finds.
You know, it's funny when the craft brewery first started and they started delivering in stores, they would bring them in like in refrigerated trucks
Okay.
and be like, "Hey, make sure that these stay at temperature."
Yeah. They don't get skunk.
Nah, bro. those things are like in a 98-degree back room, all sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, because they're allegedly when beers get back to room temperature, they become skunk beer or something
Yeah.
like that. And I mean, I don't know. I'd still be down. I do love that they're like, hey, you have to
They're like, send it to Laughlin. That'll be the penny slot beer.
we'll give them away.
Yeah.
And so like, do they still come around when the craft breweries drop off? Do they still like
Oh yeah. Well, and we do not break that chain of freshness for the customer at all.
You can't. You cannot. You
We have
simply
a
can't.
designated spot in our coolers. They go from a 32-degree temperature truck to our coolers in the thing. So yeah. Pick and Save, I definitely miss. I thought that was cool, man. We used to be able to go
What
down
about
there.
Sears.
Oh yeah. Die Hard.
I know. I don't know how much. I never knew that Craftsman was owned by Sears. Like, it was a Sears brand, and that's all we ever had in our garage. Like my dad's tools and everything. And I didn't realize. As I got older, I'm like, wow, we were buying my dad like not
Quality
cool, manly
stuff, dude.
Well, I guess quality. I was
Yeah.
down for it. The pricing was great. We'd only get it like on deals, but I see like like I don't know what is it? DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita, like all those brands,
Yeah.
and like how like real real construction guys. They're carrying around the good stuff, and they're like proud
So
of
no
it.
Ryobi.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, like I remember when we got our first Ryobi. It was my brother. He bought it, and I'm like, oh, does this make us like one of those families that we're not good with like power tools? I'm like, we don't have any. I was like, we have no Milwaukee or Makita. Like, I don't want any guy coming in here. I was like, we have beer in the garage. I was like, so that's our one manly thing. But no, the Craftsman wrenches. The wrenches are good.
What
Always
I
got
do,
those on
what I
sale.
do is at the swap meets, I just look for the Milwaukee bags and the shirts and the jackets. So I just buy those, so people just think that I have tools that are.
So that guy's pretty
Milwaukee.
handy.
Yeah. People are asking me like, "Hey, could you do like a little like side project for me?" I'm like, I don't. No, I can't
Too
actually.
busy. Too busy.
Super busy.
I have too many.
I work
booked.
4 days a week, 3-day weekends. Can't do it.
It's too
Hey
much.
man, it's mentally exhausting.
Oh God.
I need a mental freaking day break.
Hey, you
giving
guys
me-
will
what
be-
was
I was
that,
gonna say,
Andrew?
you guys will be happy for me. I worked the last 3 days.
Wait,
Woo,
what?
You want to talk about it?
Let me guess. Can we guess what the jobs are, please?
Sure, you guess. I had 3
I'm gonna
days
guess.
of work.
I
You
guess
can-
first.
You can guess whether it was 3 different jobs, the same job.
Oh damn it.
Or,
Wait, you said
Oh,
two, right?
you know what? No, I do know what Andrew did. I did. You were working 3 days, but the last day you got in trouble, right? There was like a whole police thing that happened the last the third day.
hey, don't ruin the story.
I was gonna say substitute teaching, but then that would only make it 2 days. That would make unless you work Friday, it would have been like Friday, Monday, Tuesday.
True.
I'm gonna guess you were a lizard lot.
Nope. But I was helping out one of my buddies. He works for this
Oh,
company.
you were a car.
Nope. Nope. He works for they do all the billboards in like LA, New York City, like all for movies and all, like Star Wars, Ted Lasso, all those different projects, like the big names on Hulu, all that. So
That was a crazy jump. He said Star Wars, Ted Lasso.
like movies,
I get it.
all
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
them.
And
All,
Apple TV originals.
all the Apple TV originals they get, they have all those accounts. So they do like what you see on buses, billboards. You see when you walk
Are they
through a
doing
movie
like
theater.
the graphic images? Are they making the graphic images or just putting them
Yeah,
up?
the artists are doing the graphic images, so they're creating it, they're putting it all together. So there's like a few that I've seen way before they got released, like on the movie theater or put on a billboard.
Uh-oh.
But like I've
Uh-oh.
He said they wanted me to live in a billboard. I said no.
I almost got
I'm-
that one. I
I'm
almost
starting to
got
think-
that gig.
I'm starting to
applied
think.
for it.
I'm starting to think Andrew helped leak the Grand Theft Auto 6 game.
I wish, but yeah, no, it was pretty cool. So I filled in for him the last 3 days. I usually probably temp for his company or like jump in maybe like 2 weeks out of the year. So this is like my third or fourth year doing it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. But
What
just so
exactly
guys know,
do you do?
I did work.
What's the job
Um,
description?
Okay, Big Black. I do work, son. R.I.P.
It's basically like organizing all the artists and making sure that the projects are getting done by the deadlines because they have to submit to Apple for approval. We're making sure that's all organized. We have to get like freelancers sometimes, so I'm reaching out to like freelance artists that can just hop on with the project.
Oh man,
but yeah,
you sound like a straight up
basically-
like foreman, like contractor kind of thing, right? What your part is?
I am contracted. Yeah, so I basically just step up into he's an account manager or account director. So he's making sure that all they'll have their sales guy go and get the Apple.
Oh, it's
to,
pretty
you know,
exciting stuff,
wanna build it
Andrew.
with
That's,
him.
yeah,
It's
it's
fun.
cool.
It's a good
yeah,
time.
no, that sounds really cool. So are you most of like your when you're bossing people around and stuff like that? Is it via email or are you making phone calls?
No, it's via Zoom chat.
Can you get one of these?
Ooh, yeah, okay.
I hate this
Come
one, dude.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get
Okay.
that emoji a lot?
This one.
Okay.
Do you get that a lot?
I hate that one, dude. Come here.
I'm getting a little too excited, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's just say like we're about to go on Zoom. Okay, have you had to like reprimand anybody yet?
No, that's not. Maybe not really. Maybe I just we talk to the other supervisors and I just let them know they're spreading their guys out too thin. It's
I
not
said
really
two.
feasible.
Yeah, dude.
Creams.
If there's one thing I hate is spreading guys out too thin.
I feel you. I'm with you on that one.
I said 2 sugars.
Oh man, that's so funny. I want to so it's like okay, hey man, that's all you got done. Like the deadlines. The deadline's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. That's basically what it is. It's
Eric
like,
would
you can't
definitely
go on that
be on those
project until you
deadlines,
jump on this
dude.
project.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
work.
We're not turned in early.
Yeah, I don't work well. Exactly. I only work under pressure. Like I remember having a teacher in high school that was like, I feel like you don't do anything unless it's like right about to be like due. Like if you have weeks like of a project's like, oh, you have 2 weeks to work on it, you're gonna be working on it the night before, and it'll come out fine. But she was like, I feel like you don't have there's something wrong. There's something with you that you're like time management is like horrible. And
So Luis, if you're listening carefully, I think you just got to give him a deadline on the hats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
He
was.
tried.
He can't even find them anymore. They probably
My
pretty
halo.
good pound them off for.
my
They
halo.
were in his other car.
Oh,
It got stolen.
I have a question.
Your car got
So
stolen
since-
again?
No.
Since Eric's so against AI, right? Would you have used ChatGPT to do your homework or assignments in high school?
Oh yes, because I'm that's a middle finger to the man and
that's a
slash
hypocrite,
woman
dude.
and they them there. No, that's not.
Yes, it is. Hypocrisy, dude.
Okay, so Andrew, I feel like you're ready to defend it. So I don't want to. I talk a lot. Why don't you go off?
No, I'm just gonna. All right, So a lot of the artists now, or like the ones that I work with, they are using AI. They've been making all these graphics by hand, and they still love the art of it and being able to do it. But if they could create the exact same thing
Yeah.
quicker and faster using AI, they're all down for it. That all of these artists at first they weren't. There was a huge, writer's strike there, and they're a part of that. They get impacted by that because originals aren't being written. Hulu and all of them are slowing up their production on shows, so they got hit, by that same exact thing. But at the same time, they don't want to be replaced either as graphic designers and have AI do all the work.
Right.
But so now they're incorporating it into. There's a certain amount of AI that you're able to use from the labor, the union that
Right.
they have. So there's a certain amount that they're able to use. But yeah, if they're creating the exact same image with their AI tool, they enjoy it. They're glad that they didn't have to do all of the handwritten stuff and all the sketching. But some people still love to do it and don't want to use AI at all. So it's really just, I think the people that are going to excel are the ones that are balancing AI and using their artwork, sketching abilities and just combining it because they're just going to be efficient and faster.
Yeah, I guess like I'm not really into hand stuff much myself either, so I guess I get where they're coming from a little bit.
And like
You're into hand stuff for sure, dude.
Like you were able to produce our outro or our intro for all of
Right?
it.
I mean, and then
Quick.
also
Way faster than Eric could.
I
30
mean,
seconds, dude.
See, not efficient. That's why AI is good.
Yeah, I love
There's
it.
my defense. There's my defense, Eric.
Man,
Rebuttal.
that hurt you guys. I can't. I can't.
Could we talk about the stuff that we would stand by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's a
Oh.
segment. Do we have a segment intro for that?
Wait, what was it?
He already forgot the assignment he gave us, dude.
I know.
That's the assignment.
Did you guys do that? Did you guys cover the?
If you tell me to do something, Eric, I will.
I
I
do it
got
too.
2 or 3, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He didn't do his. He's scrambling, right? He's like,
Wait a second.
Hey, he's good at deadlines. He's got this.
Yeah.
Watch. He'll come
Well,
up
I
with
just
one.
wanted to say about why I would use AI and why it's not hypocrisy. Because if I'm using it for school assignments where I'm like, hey, man, F the government and F your school system.
you can't say that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Well, no. I'm just saying what
why-
my thing about AI is I don't like when people use it for art. For like to produce some kind of music.
You're
or to produce-
producing work. That's
That's
artistic.
art.
No, well, I guess I'm not really. I guess art that I'm passionate about. So I'm not really passionate about a book report of Dante's Inferno. So I don't mind.
But somebody was, dude.
Yeah, that's fine, and that they let them be passionate about that. Honestly, dude, I used freaking Spark Notes and all that kind of stuff back then. I actually like Dante's Inferno. It's pretty good. That's actually a bad example. All the rings of HE double hockey sticks.
Dodge.
Yeah, I'm Dodge. I'm a yonder.
So, did we lose Andrew?
I
Andrew?
think. Hold on, Andrew, we miss you.
I'm here. I'm blowing
Oh,
my
he's
nose.
blowing his nose.
Okay, Andrew. Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
So I gave this a lot of thought.
Oh yeah.
And I actually, I threw that question out for people. All right. It's like, hey, if there was
The
something.
question that you
ahead.
asked me when we walked through the door, you said, "Is it okay to finish on a prostitute's feet?"
That's the question you asked?
That was
Somebody asked me that.
that was a question that was asked.
Yeah. But I said, if there's something, what was the assignment again that you gave us?
Was it the confession corner,
Oh my God.
or was it one of the things I sent you?
It was
Andrew?
the defend your stance.
Yes.
Defend your stance
If
on the
there was
controversial
an
topic.
unpopular.
Oh yeah, unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, that you have
Right.
and to defend. Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So I think I gave it a lot of thought, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go the troll route, right?
Oh, I
start-
did love yours.
And start talking, obviously, like the politic aspect of it.
Oh, just a little behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Andrew's response to what I don't want to take away from
Go
what
ahead.
it was, but for when you said, "Oh, this is what I'm going to defend," Andrew said, "That's great. I'm excited to see you defend it." I gave an audible LOL when I read that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes."
So again,
Samesies.
I was thinking like jokey, funny, and my reply was 45, 47, right? So that was my first initial unpopular opinion that I would defend. And then I was actually going to throw out there like immigration, but I was like, no, that's pretty, it's kind of close to home, if you know what I'm saying.
You already get like a lot of the families are really
Yeah.
mad at you still about the wedding thing.
Yeah, it definitely split. It wouldn't even be a split after that, dude.
He's not being sarcastic.
But then I was going, again, I was like, okay, now let's try to really think this through. So then I was like, okay, Samsung, Apple. Obviously, you guys know where I stand with that, right? But that's just more of a tribal thing. Like,
Listeners, he's a
You know what I
Samsung.
mean? oh yeah, all day.
He is.
But then I figured it out. Mm-hmm. It's this. It's tippy-toeing the lines, dude. It's like, I'm a firm believer of just going A to B. Just be straight. If you're going to use, like you said right now, like, oh, man, like, stick it to the man, dude. F the government.
Okay.
But here's the thing. If, God forbid, knock on wood, if you were to lose your job tomorrow, you're going to take that unemployment check.
Oh yeah, but that's also my way to say F the government.
But see, you're using it to what most people's stances on certain things. It's whatever, I guess, I don't know, like.
I see the point, but I thought we pay into unemployment. So it's our money.
Yeah, it's definitely no, but I'm saying, oh, trust me, I would take it. But I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like when people say like F the government or F this or that, but then they're gonna take that. You know what I mean? So like, I guess it's like that wish like.
Well, I know that I would for sure, take that unemployment that I pay into from the government and my state taxes, and I would for sure try to help stimulate the economy in my state, in my city, in my town. Just
all right. Are you subtweeting me? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I was taking a little random strays. Hit someone gambling in Nevada last weekend,
and then losing it. It's like, dang it.
Hey, I made $10 last 3 hours.
Yeah,
let's go.
Proud of
me. Good job, dude.
Come on, Andrew. I do want to hear more about Laughlin. By the way, hey, when I say how was everything, maybe start off with something like that.
Yeah, Laughlin was good.
Laughlin was good.
But then I settled on just freedom of expression and speech. I definitely think a lot of people, like you even said earlier, like the cancel culture, right? We should be able to say what you feel, man. I think at the end of the day, like, respect people. Like, if it's not in your lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be in that lane, get out of it. But you shouldn't be censored. Just obviously, we're not going to go around dropping the M-bomb because, again, that's disrespectful to people. But you just called somebody the R word earlier.
Who did?
You did.
When?
You said Riri was there? Right? You can't say retard. It's not a good word. See?
Now he's got to bump it. Now he has to bump that. What are you doing?
You can't say that?
I don't think so.
So do I say idiot mongoloid? Because that's what's on the Webster's dictionary.
That's fine.
So instead of
YouTube will still have it, okay? So don't worry. YouTube and Spotify will still have it.
So I can say idiot mongoloid. Okay.
I guess.
If that's the way it says in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Jackass. I can say jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Can I say the B word?
I mean, I guess if you're talking about a female dog, I think there's ways for it. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna call you.
Was this just a way to drop some heavy words on the radio?
But but that's my point. That's something I would defend. Is that because I am a fan of comedy.
Shane Gillis fan over here.
And I think it's
and what's that other guy?
Tony Hitchcliff.
Tony Hitchcliff.
See, and that's another thing, dude.
Joe Rogan.
People think, but you're already tippy-toeing that line, dude. You're already there. Because they don't think like I do, man. but that's your truth. Remember, we were gonna start saying that. I'm glad that's your truth, Eric.
That's the way that we could say "f you" on the radio. Well, I'm glad that's your truth.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But that was my stance.
That's pretty good.
No, that was a good one.
I don't want to touch it with a friggin' a 10-foot pole. But that's your truth. That is your truth.
And here's another thing. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Is that as and I think it's safe to say, well, Robert would disagree, but as we gain traction, right? And I think we're starting to get different eyes on our, on what we do on the platform. And I think Andrew, like a while back, had mentioned, like, hey man, like,
why'd you do that with your eyes when you said that? Listeners, he did some weird thing where I don't even know. It made him like.
I didn't wink. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm a reptilian, dude. Like my eyes were rolling back. But it was one of those things that Andrew was like very conscious of, like, dude, like coworkers could listen. I don't want to really touch that X, Y, Z. He still ended up getting fired, which at the end of the day, it didn't matter.
Yeah. I feel like I say the most outlandish stuff.
Yeah. And you work, and you had the bump.
Yeah.
But even with that, dude, like, obviously, like, there has been times where I was like, oh, you know what? What if somebody, like, takes something out of context with the red hat, right? And they just see the clip that Eric doctored in CNN over here, and they see that, and then they take it to work. Dude, people have gotten fired for less.
Some of my favorite teachers.
And I would love to get fired for that because I would.
Oh, dude, you take it all the way
I would go hire Andrew's roommate, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that kind of like irks me is like, why are we suppressed to something.
You
like
said
that.
Andrew's roommate has the best mouth in the biz, or something like that, right?
You could say that, dude.
Well, he's like,
Say that?
Hey, like Ray Donovan's dad said, dude, a mouth to mouth.
I saw something where someone said beef to teeth earlier.
Oh.
So I guess I don't know what that was about. And did you have your stance that you want to,
Mine wasn't as deep as his. I went a little the other route, and I went a bit funnier, just lighthearted, quick debate. But I hope we have some different stances here. I am going to be a strong, confident person saying that toilet paper goes over, not under.
Oh,
When you
okay.
put it on.
So
where's your guys' stance?
Is that closest to the wall?
No.
Okay, so it's further from the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like over the.
Yeah, over.
Oh yeah, over for sure.
Yeah, over and close. Yeah.
Nobody puts it under?
Yeah, no, not me.
No. So I was in New Jersey, and
Hey.
they tend to think over there it's different. Everyone's putting it under. So like when you go to pull and rip,
Yeah.
all of it just comes rolling out. And I'm like, this is so inefficient. I'm like, why do they keep doing this? And then I'll flip it, and then the roll will go out, and somebody replaces it, and then sure enough, it gets replaced going the other way again. And I'm like, who keeps doing this? I'm like, why do they do that? But yeah, that's just. And then I brought it up at a dinner, and I was like, hey, just wondering. I was like, what's your guys' take on toilet paper and how it goes? Everybody there was like, oh, it goes under for sure. And I'm like, what? You guys don't put it over the top? And they're like, well, what would you do with your toilet paper after you rip it? I'm like, it stays in one spot. I'm like, if you pull it from the bottom, I was like, it just keeps rolling out. And they're like, no, that's not how it goes. They're like, that doesn't make sense at all. And
Have they never TP'd a house before?
Same, dude. It goes on top.
Exactly.
And
They're like,
let
what
it
do you
rip.
guys? Man, you guys got some money out in California being able to. Jesus.
Oh.
So
I'm
was
wiping
mine.
here.
Nothing too controversial. I liked Jose's better. I think he brought a better one.
I
table,
mean, I was
'cause
given an assignment, dude. I
Yeah, yours is
left
great.
work early just to try to type it up.
Yeah, yours is
No,
great. I guess
that was
I'm,
a good stance. I
Yeah.
like it. I just wasn't gonna. I guess I wasn't gonna touch it, like Eric said.
I'll save mine for next week.
See,
Nope.
he always does this, dude.
Bring yours back.
Now I know why women aren't happy with him because he starts something and he never finishes, dude. I don't think a girl's ever.
Finished with
Actually-
me. They're only finished with. They get finished with me, but they never finish with me.
Jose, I got a question.
Yes.
All right, so there's actually accounts on Instagram that what their sole purpose in doing is finding the people that make racist posts, get recorded saying racist things like on the street or anything like that.
What do you think I've been trying to do with you guys?
So they'll record them and get them
Yeah.
fired basically. So these accounts will go and they have like millions of followers. They'll repost a video and they're saying anybody that knows this guy, DM me, and then I'm gonna look into him. And then he blasts all of his social media and all of his stuff. And so there was like one where a guy was yelling the N-word. It was a Tesla and another car. They pull up to a stop sign. I guess the car with the guy who was spewing out the N-word didn't like something that they did. He gets out of his car, starts banging on their window, starts just yelling. And there's like kids in the back. There's all this, there's a family there. And this guy's just being horrible. So then they get a screenshot of it. They send it to this guy. I think his name's Tizzy on Instagram, but they send it to him. He reposts it. He's like, hey guys, let me know who this is, and I'll do a blast about him. They wait 6-8 hours. Somebody that knows him posts and says, yeah, this guy's done this to me. I know him. Can't believe he does that. One person's like, that's my employee, and he won't be, because a lot of companies are trying to protect their business, and there's no room for mistakes or errors or to try to host people or employ people that even have the slightest possibility of ruining their business, and making their business go down. And I've seen a lot of individuals that own their own business, their business get trashed.
Oh, for sure.
They go to Google reviews, everything's getting torn down. They're blasting their Facebooks, their Instagram, so they're tearing them down for things they said. And I, part of me is like, dang, dude, I do feel bad you're just taking out a business. But I've kind of been telling Antonia lately is I really.
Who's Antonia?
My girlfriend.
Oh, okay, sorry.
My girlfriend.
Yeah,
but I've been telling her there's a scene in Spider-Man where Daredevil.
Spoiler alert.
Which Spider-Man?
This is No Way Home.
Toby
Far-
Maguire.
No Way Home. No Way Home.
So what are
Tobey
we talking?
Maguire one. The Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. That Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
So not the
All of
newest
them.
one.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, Daredevil tells him, "Well, Peter, you're free and clear legally." He's like, "But there's still the matter of public opinion, like the court of public opinion."
Right.
And then he gets a brick thrown in his house, and it's
Mhm.
like people still view. And I was telling Antonio, I'm like, the court of public opinion really is the strongest thing I've seen. Because I see these accounts, and I'm like, dude, a community just goes and like, if they don't like that person, they said the wrong thing. They said offensive things. They take them out. Like a community can do that, and it is sad to see.
Yeah.
But it like to your stance, Luis, he should be able to say that. And you said just you have to be respectful.
Yeah.
You have to be respectful, but that crosses the line, obviously.
Oh, 100%. And I think like even with that, and I think last week we were talking about like the generational differences, right? Of like in the workplace. And I had like went to go do training for work, and I think in a few more years, there's going to be 5 generations under one roof, right? So like baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, Z, and then Gen Alpha. But like even something like that, like, and there's people in our family, brother, that we will never change their dialogue ever, right? But here's the thing. Let me ask you something, and you can think of whoever you're thinking of. Okay, is that person respectful? Is that person, loving, caring, X, Y, Z? And I'm gonna bet that the answer is yes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're not out there trashing people, this, that, or the other. But it's again like, it's the generation that those people grew up in. For us, and especially like with the culture now, right? It's like, oh, you can't say that, right? And what's the first thing someone's going to be like? They're going to put their hands up, like, wait, first of all, don't tell me what to do. And now it's not even about the thing that you said. Now it's just the fact that you're telling me I can't do that.
Right.
The whole racist thing, right? Like you talked about, like Tony Hitchcliffe always gets like, oh, he's racist, this, that, and the other. And people get it from clips. Dude, I watch that show religiously, like every single week. And that dude has helped so many people, like diverse, like from every aspect of life. But nobody ever shows that part. You know what I mean? But they show him at the rallies. They show him doing the whole Puerto Rican joke that he did at the rally, and then whatever else, you know what I'm saying? And to me, those are the type of things that like, someone's just gonna like, what's that theory? Or we might have mentioned on the show, like you see a line, someone's just gonna stand in line, like, hey, what are we standing in line for? But now because of it's the popular thing to say, hey, you know what, the Will Smith thing, dude, like I'm not gonna support that guy. I loved his movies, man, but I can't stand for that dude because of the guy can't take a joke.
He was defending his wife. What do you mean? He was defending his wife.
Hell yeah, Andrew. Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait till you get married. I can't wait till Andrew gets married.
But
hey,
all of these.
My wife's name out of your mouth,
As soon as he's always saying that to set some kind of precedent. So when he does get married, we better.
Yeah.
All these jokes.
I'm gonna hold them too.
All these jokes are gonna be out of the window, Andrew.
I'm gonna go give a dude $20 and be like, hey, go tell that dude right there.
No. Yeah. No, I'm just saying we can't say anything anymore.
It's petty as hell, dude. Because at the end of the day, and again, bro, like in the whole.
But it's the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, but the whole rebuttal.
Have you seen how he walked into doors?
Okay, so he can't do that, but then homie can go up and assault somebody and not even get arrested for it. Like you physically assaulted somebody.
Well,
and then
that's on Chris Rock. He has to press charges.
No. But but I mean, even you're celebrating this dude later on in the show. Like,
it seems like if anyone was gonna press or like
just in general, bro. Like you don't even have to press charges. If I go smack a guy right now and somebody sees me and they're like, go tell the cops or something, or the cops see me.
Yeah. Okay, but what if they don't? What if they don't? Like all
everybody saw it.
I know, but nobody went to go tell the cops to go do that.
Really?
You think somebody did?
Bro, it was on freaking national TV, and there's guaranteed there's security and like some kind of.
I think they
like
would have
there.
tried to make what do they say? Make an example out of him, and they would have arrested him. I feel like if they truly were like pissed off about it,
there's one reason and one reason only.
I think they should have arrested. I think they should have arrested Little Mama. When she hopped on stage at the VMA Awards during Jay-Z and Alicia Keys singing New York, and she popped on stage when she wasn't supposed to. They should have arrested Little Mama.
Who's that?
It's kind of like a deep cut. She sang that song, My Lip Gloss is Poppin', from a couple years ago. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I didn't mute fast enough. So.
I got to do a visual cue. Audio only. Don't worry. Everyone's okay. I know it sounded like a 12-gauge shotgun went off in the studio and just shells went everywhere. Buckshot, but no. Andrew just sneezed. What is awesome is now I know as an audio engineer, I gotta, as soon as he turns off the camera, I gotta mute his mic too. Pobrecito, Andrew sounding sick, dude.
Oh man, but yeah.
I tried getting to it fast enough. I couldn't.
Don't worry.
I only could hit the.
Eric, what's your
video
stance
one.
on, dude? What do you stand for, dude? Come on.
Pokemon. Pokemon is better than Digimon. I guess. What my stance is AI. What's the deal with AI? Hey, you guys ready to do some on today's history?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, you don't sound too excited. Andrew, are you there still? I think Andrew's.
Sorry, I heard Pokemon and just.
Yeah,
I had to grab my pack, so I was about to rip up.
Yeah, we're doing it live on the radio. Pack.
Live rip.
Okay, so I want to hear you guys cover. You guys read a little. Okay. So on.
Let me ask you something.
No.
Yeah, he did. The answer is always no. It's all right.
On today's date in history. History. Lessons. Today's date.
And today's date in history is let them rip. What's going on, guys? What do we have today?
So, the St. Louis Browns.
On today's day in history.
On today's day in history, the St. Louis Browns fan management worked. So
What does that mean?
that was the headline, dude. You
No
can't
way.
step on the headline.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Okay,
talking.
so team owner Bill Veek wanted a publicity stunt. He used the team's grandstand managers night to let fans make every single on-field decision. And the way they did this was they gave out some poster boards with the yes and no, respectively, on each side. And then the voting was basically before each pitch, substitution, or play. And then they actually had a tally. So they had managers go and count how many tallies, and then the players actually had to do. So, like, if they wanted to call a pitch, certain pitch. The result, Taylor had to follow the crowd's orders. The fans successfully guided the team to a 5-3 victory over the Philadelphia Athletics. And then just on a side note, the same owner at one point sent a 3'7" player up to bat that season.
Let's go.
Just so he could get walked, so he was below the strike zone.
Amazing. And that was on today's date in history. Andrew, I believe you have a little bit of something for us.
Yeah, so
Do we need to play the music again, or are you good?
I think we're good, but the website you sent me to actually had a today's date, or in today's
Andrew went
day in
rogue.
history.
Andrew went rogue.
It started at 1835. So I just kept scrolling, and there's a lot of important dates. So I guess I'm just going to pick the one that popped up first. And we're going to go with today's day in history. We have NASA's Voyager 1, which was launched on September 5th, 1977, but left the heliosphere, the part of space that is influenced by our sun, on this day. In February 1990, the spacecraft took the first overview picture of the solar system as the most distant man-made object in space. So I have a little bit of a issue with this one.
Yeah, what's that?
Why? If it was launched on September 5th, 1977, but I guess, okay, got it. In 2012, we did it again. I got it now.
Oops, we did it again in 2012.
A Britney moment.
Andrew definitely
Beautiful.
We're going
took
to shave
care.
his head next.
Let's go.
There's just so many days that are important on this thing.
There's just so many days, and
Wait,
and
there's so many days
there's
that
so
are
many days
important
that are
on this
important
day.
on this date.
On this thing, I meant.
And next
Oh,
year, yeah, next year we'll talk about something a little bit sad about
Well, what
on
about
this date.
Well, that's what came up. It said deaths on this day too, on the same website, and it
Man,
was updated.
Can we do a work trip to Dolly World? I would love to ride something at Dolly World. Andrew, you're
And then can we stop by Neverland afterwards?
yes, please.
Again?
Andrew, didn't your again? I don't remember the last time I was
Too
there for
old.
some reason. Andrew, your pops went to Dolly World, correct?
He did. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's gone like twice.
Oh man, I would love.
Has he really, dude?
Well, I
Yeah,
would
I think-
love
How's he
to
doing?
hear his thoughts.
Can we
about
check
that.
in on him?
Oh, he's asleep.
No, but like with the whole Dolly, like the loss of
He probably still doesn't know.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. He probably went to bed before it was announced.
Okay, can you videotape him as soon like give him a newspaper, print out a newspaper. Get
No,
a
he's gonna.
subscription to a
He'll
newspaper.
see it at the gym tomorrow morning at 2 a.m.
LS.
He's
He'll
gonna.
see it. He'll be working out. He watches the news at that time, and then he'll see it come up across the screen.
He's like,
and then he'll tell me.
I got a new PR. I got a new personal record. Button. Okay. Well, that'll definitely motivate him to throw a couple more plates on that. Like we talked about a little bit earlier on the show, the 49ers owner, Jed York, was arrested. He got arrested for the CEO, owner of the San Francisco 49ers, was arrested August 23rd in Ohio during an undercover prostitution investigation conducted by local police. The Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force. According to police, the incident report, York allegedly used the name Joe while communicating with someone he believed was offering sexual services through an online advertisement. Authorities say that he contacted the advertisement 3 times. What a thirsty dude. And eventually agreed to meet at a specified location. Reports said the agreed price was about $140 to $160 an hour, with the exact amount differing among reports. So I'm guessing that they were talking about different jobs and different pay rates. York then allegedly drove a rental car to the meeting location carrying the agreed cash. That's hard. He's not beating those allegations. He's not. Me going to like a offer up or like a Craigslist like purchase, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's the price we agreed upon? I got to go to the ATM, and like I have the money on me. I just don't want to get robbed. Okay, so then police were waiting there when they arrested him. The original charges prostitutions, and there's not a final conviction. But yeah, it's apparently suspicion of engaging in prostitution and possessing criminal tools.
Allegedly. It's like, what's the $226.87 for? He's like, the 87 cents was tongue. Versus no
He
tongue.
was released after posting a $5,000 bond, sentenced to 1 day on jail, and the time was served. He was only going to be fined less than $1,500. Less than $1,200. I'm sorry, and he has to complete an online course. What do you think that course is going to be like? What are the questions that you would say on an online course?
Probably gonna be like a sex, what's it called? Addict or sex.
Oh
what do they call
yeah,
it?
yeah. The same one that like Tiger Woods was at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allegedly.
No, I think he was there.
Oh, he was there.
Confirmed.
Yeah. So.
You think that'd be a good place to pick women up?
Oh.
Like a what's it called, dude? Like a sex whatever.
Oh, like
Addicts
where it's
Anonymous?
Sex Addicts Anonymous. I mean, morally, yes.
Because it'd be like, man, I gotta like, what if you say, hey, I'm gonna slip if you slip?
That has to be in something.
Because how many people do you think slip at like AA meetings, dude? And just like, hey, man, you just want to just go have a drink, bro? Like, I'm done with this.
Oh
It'd
man.
be the same type of deal, right?
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
good point.
I feel like when I read this article and I was like, when we cover this on the air, there will be somehow that I could say 69ers. But I couldn't segue away to get there naturally.
How do you think Theo Joey would have reacted to this story?
He would have said that's why they haven't won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, you'd be like, what the heck? You're going to pay?
Man,
Yeah.
spending the money on that
Yeah, exactly.
instead of buying new players.
That's where the money's going.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Can I say
gosh.
dick? Like Richard?
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Our friend Richard.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you were
Call
talking about him, right?
Richard.
Man, what else do you think? Okay, so like, what else do you think he could do to embarrass his team during training camp?
Maybe trade one of their best players.
And then that's where the money went. Fighting a mascot would be a good one.
The New England Patriots owner got caught at massage parlors getting happy endings.
Yeah, and they
That
won the
was the
Super
thing.
Bowl that year, so that
But
was
yeah,
okay.
they had just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So
it
that's
was
how he
like-
celebrates.
yeah.
That was how. That's how he was celebrating.
I mean, dude, how sad is that? Like, I don't want to yuck anybody's yams, but gosh darn it, man, I'm already just talked about how I'm not into hand stuff, let alone paying for hand stuff. Jeez Louise.
And
I
he's
have-
married.
Yeah.
Oh,
Abby's-
actually, no.
Abby's
She
married.
passed away. She passed away. Sorry, Mrs. Kraft passed away. She did pass away
Oh, that's horrible.
7 years ago.
He brought her perfume she used to wear.
Maybe he might have. And just closed his
so-
eyes.
Right when that happened, we're in Vegas, right? And for my daughter's cheer competition thing. So my buddy
Sure.
Jimmy Stewart, thank you, Jimmy. He comped us some tickets to go see none other than Mr. Joey Diaz at Treasure
Ooh.
Island.
Nice.
That's cool.
So he started the whole thing with the Robert Kraft joke. Well, he just improv'd it. Oh my dude, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And he just goes on this rant about, instead of doing that, getting like a Chinese hooker instead of, like a and he goes, back in the day, like in Jersey, he's like, you could stab one. He's like, they ain't gonna say anything. He's like, nothing. He's like, for like the small like yardstick or something, like he's just going on and on. Dude,
Jeez.
it was like so funny. It was probably like better than some of the material he had. It was just like those first 5. I think I might have it filmed actually.
Allegedly.
And yeah, he's from Cuba. I just looked it up real quick.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought he.
Cuban immigrant.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody
Well-
thinks he's Italian.
I know, that's
would've
what I
assumed.
thought.
I would have assumed. Am I a bad
His last
guy?
name's Diaz.
I know. That's why I had to look it up. I was like, what?
All right, we got to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with J-Claud. You guys got anything to say before for the listeners for the first break?
I still want to hear your stance.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Come up with one.
Yeah, I'll try to come up with one. I'm gonna chat GPT a stance that I'm hard up on.
Hey, I know.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. There's a break like nice.
KCAA.
California sun has sunk behind Anaheim Hills. Here comes the night. I was high on junk, and the warm winds are sending. I feel alright.
Hey, welcome back to the second half of Palm Trees and Progress Presents. We have been joined with J-Claud in the building now. What's going on? Now it's a party. Now it's a party. Hey, J-Claud, how's it going, man? Thank you for taking the time and being part of the show. We're going to be getting into some music that you just dropped. Why don't you let, for some of the listeners know who may not know, a little bit about yourself and where they could find your music and about the recent drops.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm J-Claud. You can find me anywhere. Music is streaming on all platforms. Just go to your search bar, whether you got Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Amazon,
Wiki
YouTube.
Feeds.
Yeah, iHeartRadio, whatever you want to do. I'm on there, and it's just J-CLAUD. You can find me on social media, on Instagram at JCLAUD37. So that's just JCLAUD 37.
And then you just dropped a new like I see this 1,000 Cuts and Rainwork. So they just dropped, right?
Yeah. So I think the last time I was here, I had just released Rainwork, or I hadn't came out yet, or something like that. So we did play that, and then so 1,000 Cuts just came out on July 4th. Just released it this summer, and the response that I've gotten back from that has just been incredible. It's a different style.
You said this song's not about Andrew's thighs, 1,000 Cuts.
Yeah.
Has he been getting great feedback, you said?
Yeah, the feedback has been great. It's a different style. Usually I'm doing hip hop alternative. This one is I'm singing. It's more of a it's when I put it through a thing, it comes out as soul pop.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a soul pop record, sort of kind of dance house chill vibe. So yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, I guess there's probably not a better way to talk into it than that, right?
Just real quick. So
Yeah.
what was the assignment that you gave us? Because I had text J-Claud, and he has an opinion about.
What is
that?
that?
Eric.
One more time?
Yeah. You want
Cut
to
the
share it?
music.
I mean, well, my opinion was going to be like AI in music. It's unpopular opinion about using it, and that's because I'm an artist and a creative. So,
Oh yeah. What's your opinion on AI? How do you feel about it?
I think it's so. Look. I believe in technology and the advancement of technology. Like, that's not going to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that we make advances, especially when it comes to production. But when it comes to actual creating art, there's nothing like the real thing. So that's where I stand on it. Use it or don't use it. Just me, I prefer not to.
I totally get that. Yeah,
Do you
man.
think there's a difference between doing it for like artwork, music, or like using it on your homework?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Like, look, I might be a little old school in my thinking because of that. Because, like, yeah, nah, you can't cut corners, man.
How about them apples there, Eric?
Okay, I feel like J-Claud's trying to be a someone who's like a role, like someone. He's giving a smart response. You know what I mean? Something that the youth should hear. The youth should hear.
If you look stuff up and it gives you an answer, that's one thing. But when it comes to actually knowing, you need to have personal knowledge.
Right.
you
Exactly.
know?
Yeah.
So, like, that's different.
So I feel like the way that maybe you worded the question was maybe for the youth, but because I was given an honest response of what I would do. Because I know, given the fact, like my senior year of high school, I had NovaNet. I don't know if you guys know what NovaNet was. It was like one of the first like online hybrid classes and stuff like that. And so I helped me like catch up on courses or units that I was like behind on because I was ditching school too much earlier in my high school career. And so it was able to, catch up on courses because it was all just online classes. And, but
You
this was
cheated yourself, dude.
I did cheat myself because check this out. This was before AI. But they had like Yahoo or Google Answers or Google Asks. It was like Ask Jeeves. Yeah, things like that.
I remember that.
So, Cha-Cha, shout out to Cha-Cha, honorable mention 242424. That I would be like basically word for word ask the question that was on NovaNet, and like it would automatically fill it before I even finish the question. And so I would type it up and it would be like C. It was like, how do you know it's a multiple choice question? I didn't phrase it like that. And then, I would have graduated for sure either way, but that, helped me catch up on courses quicker.
I feel like that's okay. I mean, like, look.
Thank you.
Look, right? Like, the scholastic curriculum, is kind of a universal thing. So, I'd be lying if I said I never like asked Jeeves anything or Googled something when I was maybe taking some sort of test for something. So I feel like in a way, like all those things are fine because you are searching for information, but using it to, let's say, like, for it to be viewed as your opinion. Like using AI to create the opinion for you to display or to give an answer that is supposed to be your own.
Right.
That's different.
Or like a metro to a show. That's what you're saying.
I stopped putting words in J-Claud's mouth.
You know what I mean?
I do got to say, I feel like out of all of the art, out of like all the times you've posed this question,
I didn't pose it.
Okay, my bad.
He came up on his own.
Okay. Maybe one of the more articulate answers.
100%. Look who you're talking to here, dude.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're dealing with?
How do we feel about rubbers? What is it? Rubber bands or?
I don't use them.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't use them.
Changing topic.
That's your stance.
No,
too, is
that
rubbers?
Phoenix Flexin song is I believe it's called Rubbers. Where I don't know. Last week our guest said that it was called that it was an AI song. Are
I
you
don't
familiar
know.
with that song?
I didn't like it.
I don't know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What did you say? Didn't like it.
Nah.
And you that probably is hitting in you being the younger one. That's probably hitting hard over there where you're at, right, Andrew?
That's it. Nah, I never listened to a song. called rappers before, so new to me.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess that was
I'm
a
glad you
swing
guys
of
did it first.
All right. Well, how? Oh,
Any other news since the last time we saw you?
Oh, yeah, I am a new dad.
let's go!
Girl dads, stand up. All the girl dads out there.
Congrats,
Oh
dog.
man.
Yeah.
Did you think J-Claud was going to be here last week because he was rocking his girl dad?
I was rocking my girl dad shirt.
Congrats, man!
I'm
Oh,
trying to get
that's
one.
awesome.
I got you.
Oh, we got you
Yeah.
for sure. We got you, bro. Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's awesome. 2 girl dads here.
There we go.
Andrew.
girl
Andrew's
dads.
definitely having a girl, dude.
There's
Andrew's
3
definitely.
girl
Have you seen
dads.
how
Who's the
feminine?
third?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3. I'm sorry, 3. All 3 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Andrew's gonna. You can see how the estrogen just
For
pouring.
sure,
You can
dude.
just
All that
see,
soy.
yeah.
It's coming. I got enough cousins and brothers. They're good. They're taking care of that
That's
part.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh! Well, congratulations, man.
Name?
That's amazing stuff.
So her name is Lisette Angelique Wiggins.
Let's go.
Angelique Wiggins.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, we could also, like, if you want to share your social security card number or
No.
social number and all
Put
that.
it-
Okay, that's
we're
fine.
good.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, man.
I had to
Like,
try. I had to try.
She's already been like on TV. So like.
Oh, that's amazing.
She was a preemie. So she was born at 28 weeks. And so we were in the NICU at Cedar Sinai over in like Beverly Hills. And God bless those people. Amazing. All the doctors and the nurses. And it was a lot. And so while we were there, coming up to this NFL season, the Rams paid a visit. And so you had some rookie Rams players come to the NICU. And so I forget if it was like CBS or somebody. I don't want to, put out like an alternate,
No, it's cool. We're not beefing with anybody. It's cool. It's cool.
But they came and they they brought the cameras and they filmed, and she actually made the cut for a
That's
little
so cool.
thing they did about Rams
that's
players like
awesome.
visiting NICU. So yeah, she's already having her little taste of fame. I'm
Yeah.
like hearing her scream. I'm checking along. So I'm like, all right, you're gonna be in the studio with me. Then.
Let's go. Man, heck yeah. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
Are you guys are you guys hoping for more than one kiddo? Are you guys trying for?
Let's not get into that.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
He's like, I can't even sleep.
Yeah.
Her body, her choice.
There you go. Yeah. Last week actually we were talking about this, how we hate when like there's friends or like family members that like are a couple or recent, because he just had what do you say, you gave away your daughter
I don't want to say I gave her away.
You literally said
you
something.
did.
You literally
You did.
said
They
that
asked,
to someone
Who
today.
is giving her
And that's
away?
your
And you
phrasing.
said
I was like,
verbatim.
yeah. You even, thank you, Andrew.
I even said this. I go, what did I say? Oh no, she goes, 1 down, 1 to go.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
I said,
yeah.
finally got her off the books.
Yeah. So yes, exactly.
Working on being an empty nester. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. But we were saying last week, we were like, man, I hate when people are telling us that like they're trying. There's like, it's basically just your like loved ones, like friends and family being like, yeah, we're just not pulling out and just raw dogging. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Now that I
like,
think about
yeah. It's like, oh, we're really trying right now. So it's like, oh, come on, man.
Just practice.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
cool.
you know,
Yeah,
remove the goalie.
yeah, we're talking practice. Oh, I like that.
Back shots everywhere.
Stop.
We're in the net every time. We're
Oh
in the
my
net.
gosh. I like getting rid of the goalie in the net. Oh man. Oh. I was proud of mine. We're talking practice, but you guys got me.
Oh man.
So Andrew, whenever you guys try or whatever, just don't let us know. Just you know
All
what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
Just
fine.
feel that.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
tell your parents and her parents though. Let
No.
them know.
Yeah, let
No.
them deal with it.
But
yeah.
we don't need to know.
Isn't there like an ice cream where it's like oopsie or something like that? Or it's yeah, just do that. Bring us an ice cream, be like oopsie.
All the batter.
Yeah.
Oh,
The baby batter.
Watch.
you guys are
Oh,
crazy.
man.
You guys are wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think like it's one of those things that is probably just more human nature. So people just want to share that.
For sure.
Oh yeah. It
And
is.
so, because I'm definitely guilty of like letting people know.
Oh, so
and
there's
now-
a while everyone's like, oh yeah, nah, he's not using no protection. Goalie's out of there.
Do you guys think it's the it has to be the worst feeling, right? Like when you can't get pregnant and they're like, yeah, we're just trying. and then you get that side look. You're like,
Yeah.
how do you know it's me? You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember reading about like in history when like kings would like get rid of their wives because and like find new suitors because they couldn't produce a male, and
male
it's,
heir.
Yeah, the male heir, and so they would just be going through women and like.
I would have got rid of Amber then, dude.
Yeah. You ever seen Tudors?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
He was like beheading.
Oh, wow.
Because,
Right, yeah, exactly.
King
And-
Henry.
Oh, okay, yeah, and I'm like, I guess they, you don't find out till a couple. Spoiler alert. Later on, I guess it's us. We're not shooting out the correct
are gonna roll.
chromosomes. Yeah, love yas. off with the head. It's a roll. Oh man, such a fun time. Such a fun time.
Good stuff.
All right, well, you know what? Speaking of heads will roll, should we get this new joint going?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. 1,000 cuts.
1,000 cuts. All right, we got 1,000 cuts. J-Claud. Here it is.
I was searching for gold in the bottom of the ocean. Almost lost my control and ran out of there. I was tangled and rolled by the waves of the motion, and the story's been told about how I fare. Now I'm here, give it all to you, and that's my luck. Receive my death by 1,000 cuts. I give it all to you, and that's my luck. So here's my death from 1,000 cuts, and that's my luck. 1,000 cuts. And they say, don't go looking for love outside of yourself. Yeah, no more looking for love outside of myself. Yeah. I was searching for gold in the bottom of the ocean. Almost lost my control and ran out of air. I was tangled and rolled by the waves of the motion, and the story's been told about how I fared. Now I'm here, give it all to you, and that's my luck. Receive my death by 1,000 cuts. I give it all to you, and that's my luck. So here's my death from 1,000 cuts. I was looking for love outside of myself. Yeah, don't go looking for love outside of yourself. Yeah, no more looking for love outside of myself. Yeah, so long looking for love outside of myself. Yeah. Just like the sands of the time in the sea, we wash away all your faults in the breeze. Just like the sands of the time in the sea, we wash away, wash away. They say, don't go looking for love outside of yourself. Yeah, no more looking for love outside of myself. Yeah, searching for gold in the bottom of the ocean. Almost lost my control and ran out of air. I was tangled and rolled by the waves of the emotion, and the story's been told about how I fared. Now I'm here, give it all to you, and that's my luck. Receive my death by 1,000 cuts. I give it all to you, and that's my luck. So here's my death from 1,000 cuts.
Ooh, that was J-Claud with 1,000 cuts. Let's friggin' go.
Dude, I'm ready to go to a rave, dude.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so glad I'm peaking right now, you guys. That was amazing stuff, man. So like you said, it's a little bit more of a different sound than you usually go with.
Yeah.
So who's the producer that you worked with on that one? Is it one of the homies, or how's that?
That's me, man. I did everything.
Dope.
So one of the homies is another way to answer that. You don't have to be such a jerk about it. Oh, no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's
Take
some
credit
great
for my own work.
For sure. That's some great production. And do you usually cook up your own beats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually on anything solo that's come out, and yeah.
Okay.
Everything. I mean, when I first started out, my big brother, Josias, he used to make beats for me, like, help me get started in it. So he is a super producer. Like, I'm way down here compared to him.
Right.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But once I moved to LA, right from Florida, and stuff, and I kind of was like, okay, I'm putting albums out. I had a handful of beats left over from him, and then ever since I did those, I've been producing my own beats for 3-4 albums.
Nice.
Oh man, that's great stuff. I love that. Do you usually do kind of I guess we'll call that like electronic dance?
No, it's new. Like, that's the first time. The thing is that I tell is I'm a songwriter first, and I think a part of my growth as an artist, coming from the crazy, the hip hop battle rap scene, I feel like the first time I came, I was just dropping bars. Obviously, right, I come with multifaceted monster, and I just, I do
Shout
bars, punchlines. I love hip hop, and so I've always prided myself on that. But at the same time, right, I'm a songwriter, so I've always if I have these songs, why not create them and put them out?
Right.
And so that's where I'm like, you know what? Let's take the guardrails off and just be a complete artist.
That's right, man. And I you might have missed the first hour of the show, but Andrew could tell you a little something about some songwriters. Andrew, tell them about some of the songwriters you saw this past weekend.
I went to go. I got
that are also artists that have their successful recording artists, and also have
producer
that also perform
and songwriting,
and they also have a lot of a catalog of successful songs that they wrote. So, Andrew, who were you talking about?
Yeah, so I last Tuesday in San Diego, I went to go see Akon and Neo. They're touring right now, so both great artists that I grew up listening to their music, and it was radio hit after radio hit, but then they also went on stage and played a lot of their music that they've produced and written for other artists. So they were also showcasing that, and for a lot of us, we were just sitting there wow, we didn't even know that Neo or Akon was behind it. We're like, that's amazing. They were able, kind of like what you were saying, is they were able to take their songwriter, they're an artist, lyricist, and they were writing songs for other people, still their work, and they want to get the song out, but they see it better through someone else's voice, through someone else's eyes, and they're like, this fits you better. Because, I've heard a lot about that in artists. They'll write a song, and they'll think of an artist that, you know what, I think this sounds better for you. And they definitely appreciate them putting on the song and, doing the song, but they know they wrote that song.
Soulja Boy wrote "Kiss Me Through the Phone" for me originally, but I was like, I don't think I'd have the energy that you would bring to the song, so I let him.
He thought of you when he wrote it.
Yeah, he did. I think we were doing a lot of FaceTiming at the time, so I didn't know.
Interesting. So that's what it was about, huh?
Yeah. But I
just
thought that
was through the phone, dude. Yeah. How many times do you have to ask you?
I mean, I think they have that bar, that hook at least 3 times in the song. So say 24 times he asked.
They asked you a lot. But, sorry, I got one more question.
Of course. No.
So then the question that I have is, what made you switch up the sound? What? And I kind of was hearing like Jason Derulo, Terry Crews. Like I was hearing
No,
other
that's
artists.
not how you say his name.
Jason Derulo.
Thank
no.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Put some respect on his name.
You know, it's funny.
Everyone's looking for love.
My first. Oh man, this is crazy. One of my first YouTube videos that I did back in the day, was a freestyle on What You Say.
Okay.
Oh.
What did you say?
And
I want to
so
hear that. Yeah, that's.
I had to go in the archives and find it. I turned a lot of that stuff private.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because I would like to just have it and then maybe, hopefully release it
Drop
as time
it
goes.
later, yeah.
And maybe I can actually get something off it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of free music and stuff out there. But no, so Jason Derulo, obviously, the Florida connection. But it's funny you say, like, obviously I know about Neo and Akon. Because I was in Atlanta for a bit back before I went completely independent. And I had written a song that I was trying to push and trying to get into Akon and Gaga and Flow Rider. I saw this thing.
Okay.
And I had this record and just the management team, for some reason, it just couldn't happen. And then eventually, right, long story short, I go independent. And so now I'm here. And what happens is, like, on that note, though, like, when I let someone hear this record, 1,000 Cuts, they said, "Oh, I can see Neo."
That's funny.
In this. And it's like, it kind of has that little Neo vibe to it. But I think for me, I would love to take some of my work, because I have a bunch of different genre type of music, and share it with other artists who would probably also do it just as much justice. But hopefully they catch wind of me, and then we can start doing that.
Yeah, no, definitely, dude. I mean, I heard it right away. I was like, wow, this is like, a song that if I'm driving on, I listen to the radio all the time. I really don't like plug in my phone and play
Yeah,
music.
you do, Andrew.
I listen to the radio all the time. So
What's your
I'm flipping
tag?
through.
Make radio great again?
Make radio great again. All
should
my
get a
friends,
hat.
they know when they jump in the car, it's either, if you guys want the aux, here's the aux. If you don't, we're playing the radio, and they know that. They just know that's what we're going to do, because I'm not going to stress about making a playlist and having people say, no, play this song. It's like, I'm driving. So if someone wants to take over, they take over. But, yeah, I was just thinking, like, dude, this is like the kind of music I remember driving around to, listening to on the radio, and I'm like, it was crazy. I like the song. The song was awesome, and
Thank you.
I like the switch up. I think the switch up's awesome.
Yeah. So, and to the point about like why I like went this way with it, as a songwriter, I feel like, and I feel like what makes the type of music I do what it is. Every song needs to be catered to for what the song needs. So when I first wrote because I wrote the words first, and there's a little bit behind that, and we can get into. But when I wrote it, I just had the words, and I was like, yeah, all right, like, is this like a rap record? Like, is it hip hop? Like, let me try to do this. And I'm in the car, I'm driving, and I'm like, like searching for gold in the bottom of the ocean. Like I'm trying to
like how do I want people to sing to it in the car?
Yeah, and I'm feeling it out myself because I'm trying to express what I was going through. And then, but at the end of the day, when I come down to it, it's what does this call for? Instead of trying to force it into a box and be like, well, I'm a rap, like I rap and I'm a hip hop artist and whatever, so let me make it the song this way. Mm-hmm. I was just like, this is the song. Cater to what the song is. Right. Like sort of, you have to, in a way, sort of submit to the creativity of it. And so once I did that, then I was able to like find the beat, and then, go from there.
Go ahead and tell the track "Yes, Mommy" once in a while.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, that is so sick.
I gotta say before I forget, we were talking Neo and all that. You were that's cool that like to like write songs. You're like, oh, I can imagine who's singing this. Anytime Neo comes up, I have to bring up like one time I was in college, hotboxed in my friend's car, just a car full of guys, and I don't know what happens. There's like a rate, like the we're going through like Spotify playlist or whatever, and Neo went on, and I was
You
just
guys
kind
all
of like,
sang it.
no, I wish it was all of us, Andrew. I wish it was all of us. It was me. I was like just kind of like faded, looking out the window and being like, I'm so sick of love song.
So tired of tears.
I don't remember. I don't remember what specific Neo song it was, because I mean, like we were saying, he had the freaking radio in the lock for that era. I mean, even right now, I looked up. I was like, okay, what songs did Neo write for other artists? Let me just go through like the top 5 right here. Let me love you. Irreplaceable by Beyonce. But Let Me Love You by Mario. Dang.
Yep,
so
they
that's
sang
why
that.
that's why
They
Mario
sang that
had.
last Tuesday.
Don't know if I knew that. He wrote "Let Me Love You."
Yeah, that was number 1 on there. Oh, and Andrew, he did sing it.
They sang it last week too,
That's
and it was
cool.
funny because I was before the concert. We were listening to that song, and I'm like, "Dang, dude!"
I can hear
was
that, like,
I know it's
instrument.
Mario. I'm like, but it was just like something. I'm like, "Dang!" I'm like, maybe they play this. I'm like, maybe they
Man.
just like try to like have, because we were debating. We're like, Akon and Neo have a bunch of slow songs, so like they're gonna try to make it a party. So they're probably maybe going to just play songs that they're good at singing, was what my interpretation. I'm like, they're good singers. They could sing any song and make it a party. And then they started singing, Irreplaceable. They started singing Let Me Love You. Like, they started going into their catalog of songs that they were associated with. And it was just awesome. I mean, they were just playing like their hit, and it just kept going. And they were rotating throughout the entire concert. It wasn't like only Neo and then only Akon. It was, they just kept interchanging and interacting the whole show. And it was like, dang, dude, these guys can dance, sing. I'm like, they got it all. I was like,
awesome.
that's what I wish I had. I was like,
When
that's
did the baby
amazing.
oil come out?
The guy from One Republic wrote a lot of like
Ryan
songs.
Tedder.
Yeah, Ryan Tedder.
I'm a huge fan of.
Right.
One
Oh, we were
Republic,
saying a little bit earlier in the show. I was like, he wrote like Halo for Beyonce, and then, but I hear that when you see him perform live or One Republic, I don't know if they still go, but I've heard that he does a lot of his catalogs that he wrote for as well, and it's just crazy to hear like, whoa, hit after hit after hit, which also would kind of like blow my mind being at an Akon and Neo concert too, just being like, whoa, all of these songs.
I feel like that's almost like the same, like maybe time period to like when Akon was, convict music. They were like taking over.
Yeah.
And then Gaga was out and stuff. And like at the same time, Neo also on the R&B tip, and Akon was sort of in the pop world.
I mean, he had a freaking fedora on.
So
Yeah. It was a shock because we were sitting there, we're like, what? Lady Gaga too? That's
Year of
insane.
the Gentleman?
yeah.
Year of the Gentleman, Andrew? You know who defends
I am that
album?
guy. I was really surprised. I'm like, dang. I was like, okay, this is turning into a fun like radio show. Like it was like radio music.
It is. Don't you miss that type of music?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like your song reminded me of it. I'm like, dude, this reminds me of driving, just listening to radio music and being like, everything's
Feeling
good.
good.
Yeah.
I miss when people could make things rhyme with Wisconsin.
I mean that
Two
they had Jay Sean coming out, Lil Wayne collab. I mean, like there was just B.O.B. was coming out, just like the same. They were all the same sounding music, and it kind of was that like
sonically. There was a different vibration sonically,
Yeah.
and this is me just getting real like musically technical. But when you listen to the music, and the feeling like what you're talking about, this is a real thing. And so sonically, that type of vibrative music that was happening at that time it's like we need it. I miss it because then you hear like after that, or people say what happened to hip hop or what happened to rap music, and there's this different like sonic vibrational sound, and it gives a different feeling that's not as higher vibrative as like what was happening then. So it makes it harder to dance to. It's harder to kind of just party and have a good time to some of the later stuff. But at that period of time, that was sort of a vibration you could like just party with your friends, or you're driving to or from work, or on a Saturday you're going to the beach, and it just makes you feel something. This is, a little bit of the, science of music, but
No, I love it, dude.
yeah.
I honestly agree with it so much because I used to tell my friends, this was like college, and I shared a living room with a roommate, and he would play his music. He had his stereo system set up, and I'm just trying to find cheap rides.
You're
So
just
I'm not
trying to go
gonna-
to sleep. You're just going
Yeah, I
to
was like,
sleep.
I'm not.
He's
I was like,
like, what do
I'm
you
not
think
gonna
about this one?
complain. I was like, I'm not gonna complain. It's all good, And it was more like, and he's going through his things, but I'm trying to think about the artist. But it just wasn't like encouraging like words, and
Right.
it was more like staying in the motions of like being upset and mad, and it was just kind of reiterating it and just kind of bringing it back up and allowing it to just
Yeah.
continue to be
I
there.
was talking about like
And
Suicide Boys.
but dude, he loved screamo, but like it was just kind of going. But that wasn't the music that was making him
Right.
feel that way. He loved
Yeah.
it before, but it was
Yeah.
just like this guy is an intentional guy with music, where whatever he's hearing through his headphones, it is making him have thoughts, about like just how
Yeah.
does it pertain to my life. And so like we're sitting up there, and he was going through stuff, and I listen to like country music. I try to listen to every single music. Like
Nice.
I love just music in general. Good music's good music.
Yeah.
But just I guess on my normal day to day, if I don't want to think about it, I'll just throw on some country playlist that I have and just go about the day. I'm just trying to be a little like go happy, go lucky.
Yeah, something that
go-
doesn't make you sort of become. Well, it's all emotion, but maybe something that doesn't make you become super emotional or like deeper into.
Yeah,
You need to be taken out of it. So, like, you listen to country. For me, if I'm in a certain place, like I like to listen to Coldplay,
yeah.
and I also listen to One Republic. I would
It
love
all
to
like
work
serves
for
purposes.
Eric listening to The Cure
Yes, yeah,
after
yeah.
she left.
I'm all crying. I'm like, we're not supposed to cry.
I'll throw Three Doors Down on
Yo,
for
Oh,
Kryptonite.
of course.
I
I'm
think
just
what
kinda
we
like,
need to do is Andrew.
Thomas? Huge
Andrew,
fan.
you got to come to town, bro. Or no, we got to go visit J-Claud, and we're gonna write a song. We write a song in like, well, how long do you think all four of us could write a song together? In like,
With AI, 30 seconds.
if we don't allow Eric to talk at all during the session, I think we
yeah.
could be quick.
We'll go
I
get a
think we could be
studio.
quick.
We'll get a studio around where Jake. Where do you record at up there? You want to shout out the studio?
Yeah. Well, so I kind of sometimes I'll do things just at home on my own.
Nice. Heck yeah.
But I do go to Mix Recording in Los Angeles.
Right on.
Shouts out to Mix Recording.
Shout out
That
Mix.
was where I've been going when I first got here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I work with other engineers that like are professionals. So once I get a good vocal recording
Why do you look
down,
at me when he said professionals? Like not like you.
I send it to them, and then they do their their studio magic on
Right
it,
on.
so.
Okay, I would love to try to dedicate a date where we can hit the studio for a couple hours on our budget, and I want Andrew to. Andrew loves music so much.
I love the lyrics. of
Andrew
music
loves
and
music so much,
the
but
things
he
that
was
brings
like,
it out. I
he
just
was a
can't do it.
jock. He was a jock in high school.
He
He was too busy. Yeah, he was too busy like throwing nerds like me in freaking trash cans and stuff like that. So he never had the chance to like actually like
Be in touch with himself.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to see this fool.
Just
Every
touched
time we
himself.
have a musician on, he just like asks he's like, so how do you think about writing this? I want to take him in the studio.
I'm interested in that stuff.
No, I know, but I do want.
It's cool. It's awesome.
So let me tell you about Thousand Cuts and how this came, because if you're into it, maybe this, if you ever think about putting pen to paper, that like last time I was here, I believe I was with Multifaceted Monster, and we were getting ready to play the Viper Room on Sunset.
Yep.
And that was at the beginning of the year. In my head, I had hyped this thing up. Like, I'm a kid from a small town. People are like, I'm just some kid that was born somewhere. So from Daytona Beach, and now I'm in Los Angeles, one of the biggest cities in the world. I'm from a small beach town where
Lamar
there's, like,
Jackson's from there. Oh, is that no? That's
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. You're
The
right.
best
yeah.
Hooters wings are Daytona. They're Daytona wings.
Yeah.
I'm from Hooters. Yum yum.
Oh, we got some stuff. A little claim to fame there. But so I'm going to the show, and this is the first time I'm being on stage in like maybe close to 6 months or something. And in my head, I'm like, oh, this is the Viper Room, right? It used to be owned by Johnny Depp, and I can't wait to tell all my
Yeah,
family.
it's a legendary spot, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a huge accolade. Honestly, it is.
Place was sold out, everything.
Let's go.
And so I go, right, we do it, kill it. And then I do the collaboration songs with Multifaceted Monster. Shouts out to him. I
Shout
just
out.
love what
Sir.
we do together. It's just awesome music. And then I do my set, and I'm trying to like blend like all my styles and all these different things. And I have like my friend helping me playing like the guitar, and I'm on the keyboard, and I'm like premiering stuff. Afterwards, and everyone like they had a great time. After the show, when I left, I felt almost not. I didn't get the high that I thought I was gonna get. You know, so like at this point, I'm just kind of like going to the bar, hanging out. I'm just at this point, I'm just kind of networking. I'm talking to friends I hadn't seen in a while, because I kind of like recluse during the holiday and all that stuff's going on. Wife was pregnant, and I'm just kicking it. The next day, I'm just driving. I'm just like, wow, like I just played the Viper Room last night, and now I'm like back to work, and it didn't. I think I had like overhyped it in my head, you know, and so that sort of drop of feeling is where 1,000 Cuts was born. At that point, I was just like, man, like I was searching for gold in the bottom of the ocean,
Right.
you know, and and I think about everything that I've given to music my entire life. And so that's why I say, you know, now I'm here. I give it all to you. That's my luck. Here's my receive my death by 1,000 Cuts. And it's just like, man, like this is killing me. I'm waiting on some kind of big award or some sort of big like thank you from
Recognition
Just
or
validation
yeah, some
validation.
kind of validation thing. And then that's when, and so that was the first part I had wrote of this song, and I was just like, man, I've been homeless. I moved to LA by myself. I've lived on, you know, like worked my way up, all for the love of music. And to get to this point, play at this place at this time, sell it out, but then like not have the cup filled inside.
Yeah.
And so then like that's when I got to the like, don't go looking for love outside of yourself. And that's kind of where that song came from, man. And it was just, and I've talked to artists, and I think that's why a lot of people have connected with it, because we all sort of sacrifice things for our goals and what we love. And I had to get back to the place where I'm like, I do music because I love it. And so when you don't just have to be a creative. You can be a 9-to-5er. You can work for the county. You can, whatever job you do, if you do it and you find fulfillment in it and you love it, remember your why. And like,
Yep.
instead of searching for the big payday or the big like, damn, Jay, you sold out, or whatever. Like, it's just like, because if you do that, you're gonna be like, you're gonna not feel it at
Right.
the end of it.
Yeah.
And so I think, and the cool thing about it is they called me back to come and perform the following week.
Let's go.
And so now I've done it 3 times this year. And I'm just like,
So the Viper does bite 3 times. At least. Yeah. It strikes a couple times.
yeah. So it was a lesson learned, and I needed to put that. It came to me in song, and that was how I was able to express myself, because I was like, man, I've been killing myself for this, and it's all. And I just need to remind, like, hey, like all the artists out there, all the creatives, like, don't forget your love for why you do what you do.
Yeah, man. That's
beautiful. No, dude, I think that's amazing in the sense of, like you said, just it's like a full circle moment, kind of like you said. You got to where you wanted to get, like you thought that was it, and you're like, all right, well now I'm here, and you know this wasn't what it was that I thought, you know, that I built it up to be,
right.
And there's more, and I think that's amazing, and I think the genuine, like how genuine you're, like you speak, and you're being so truthful to yourself. And just, I mean, I think if another artist, were to collaborate, they see the parts, like you said, they relate. They're like, man, even if you're trying to work with them, I think that's the part that speaks to them. They're like, yeah, of course. Like, I want to work with, like-minded people. I want to work with people that have that same goal and intentions. And it kind of, like you said, I mean, like, I don't know if anything happened at the Viper Room while you were networking at the bar afterwards, but you still kind of kept it going, and you got invited back.
You have to, yeah, and that's right. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I didn't count my own blessings. But yeah, they asked me to come back a couple of times, and and then shortly after I recorded the record, and then I ran into like independent film director, and the guy's like, yeah, like I kind of worked on this project, that project. But it's kind of slow right now, and he's like, I really want to get my thing going, and he heard the song, and it was like, yeah, that's what it's like, even in this field, this industry. Just
it's relatable, I think, in any, like, whether it's anything.
Yeah. And so so I'm not gonna get my hopes up about when I play SNL, because that's one of my goals. That's
Let's go.
That's awesome.
And see, I feel like J-Claud's gonna be one of those. Hey, Lauren Michaels. Listen, like, I feel like J-Claud's gonna be one of those cool artists who's like, yeah, throw me in a bit, throw me in a skit, I'm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man, and then so you that's one of your other goals you're saying?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I would love to. People always ask me, what do you want to get out of doing music? And I find that to be I don't know about that question. What do you want to get out of it? Like, I do it because I love it. Like, I can't turn this off. Like, I'm at work. Songs are hitting me in the head. So
mine is to be. I want to be on Mad TV. I want to be the musical guest on
bring back Mad TV.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean? I don't know how many SNL alumni directed, Emmy Award-winning films. I know Mad TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got Jordan Peele doing that.
So, right. We got Will Sasso.
Shout my boy Will Salso. Played my favorite John Madden, R.I.P. John Madden. But yeah, he was my favorite Madden.
R.I.P. John Madden, go Raiders.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh man.
Yeah, so SNL is something that's like on the bucket list as far as an artist, and the goal that I would like to, hopefully, if they ever come across me or ever get to that place, I would love to do it and be a part of the bits.
Let's go, man. But like what you're saying about like that it's almost like chasing that dragon, right? Of almost what you're saying of like, oh, this dopamine hit is good. Once I play at this Viper Room, or what were you? Because you said you could relate to it in your field too. So like, I feel like for me, I could relate to it like, oh, like a vacation or something like that. Oh man, I feel totally energized after this vacation. And then I'm like,
I think
back
just in
after
everyday
that
life,
vacation.
though, like,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? Because like you can place it into anything, dude. Like if you have like a vacation, like you're saying, like that's something that's coming up, and then you go through the vacation, you're back home, and you're like.
So that was my example. So what was yours?
So no, I'm just saying. It was just it's relatable in the sense of like anybody can put it in that in that in their life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're doing, but yeah. So
how would you relate to yours?
To my life?
Yeah.
My life's good, dude.
Okay.
I noticed you have something behind you.
Oh, Adju, how would you relate to your life?
I would say. All right, we can skip this and go to this presentation.
This hurts me. I'm sorry, guys. This hurts me. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Sorry. So for the audio only, why don't you guys explain what is happening right now?
Go ahead, Andrew. And just by the way, he doesn't have a cold.
I have to
go. You know, like, he keeps wiping tears away, dude.
Oh, that's why.
All those tissues.
Okay, so I'm going to turn off my mic and walk this over there so you guys explain what happened.
All right.
You're in a safe space.
No, you're not, Andrew.
For all the audio-only listeners, what you're about to see, if you guys go and check in on YouTube, you're going to watch Eric go ahead and present a family trophy that we've been passing around the family now for this is the second year. thanks to our senior correspondent, our family is built up of a bunch of Dodger and Angel fans. So kind of have like a family rivalry of, anytime they play, we get those 6 games a year. And last year, the Angels, they swept 6-0, 6-0. So we got our sweeping. And last year, we got for the first time in our family tradition, there's a baseball for the inaugural game between the Dodgers and Angels. And senior correspondent had to wait a year before he could finally touch it because it was an Angels fans first. So now we're presenting to him our family baseball that will stay in their house until next year, and we'll see what happens next year.
So there's a couple things I want to definitely
He wants
point
to
out.
add a lot to this.
Number one is, memory card's still in there. Andrew didn't notice there's a camera right here, so
Shut up.
there's gonna be plenty of video on that.
Woo, that's weird.
And I'm actually gonna take this to Vegas and give it to Rob, and then that way, if it ever comes back, then you guys can have to go pick it up. So we have a Vegas.
This guy sucks so much.
We have a Vegas thing.
Trip planned if we win.
Yeah, if it goes back. So, but yeah, so it's coming back, dude. One of 800 balls that Andrew actually technically lost, so it does belong to him.
I did lose it.
Oh, why don't we cover that one? I know we covered it when it happened, but what happened when we were in downtown Fullerton?
Yeah.
I placed this thing down in the bathroom.
Okay,
so
just
I
don't
could
just
use
leave
the
it.
restroom.
We were having a good time in downtown Fullerton. I believe it started at Heroes and then ended up at another little bar establishment in downtown Fullerton. Andrew, I'm not familiar. It's your stomping grounds.
And as you're going through, from a drink to another drink, you have to let the tank out. And so I had this with me. Not
like how
letting
Andrew
anybody
refers to his junk as a tank. That's pretty cool.
empty the tank. But anyways, so I go into the bathroom and I put this down, go use the restroom, come back. I go out, continue to hang out with them all night long. Then we go home. And then I wake up the next morning, or maybe even at night. It might have been at night. I realized.
Did you have a little bit of anxiety at night?
I did, and I was like, I was supposed to come back with something, and I don't have it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, the baseball. And I think I texted all of them and said, hey, dude, like, I left the
And you
baseball.
might have had it for...
We knew you lost it.
And you might have had it for 2 hours.
Yeah, we knew that you lost it. We figured that out.
The first handoff happened that night, and then Andrew might have had it on hands for 2 hours.
Just that.
Also,
It was 2.
Whole time, yeah, it was 2. The whole time I'm jealous. I'm like, I don't even get trusted with this thing. Whole time I'm upset. I don't even get trusted with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Andrew does seem like the more trustworthy guy. He went to a real school.
Yeah.
All right.
He went to a real school.
And then he loses it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, so that night, and he's like, man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. And then Rob, he ends up going back the next morning, my brother. Ends up going back, and he was just staying out here in Fullerton from Vegas, and he goes, and we were trying to backtrack it. I remember that night we were trying to go like, oh, we went here, but he had it here, and he left it at a bar.
Wow.
And
But they lied. They lied the first time to them.
Did they?
They said they didn't have it.
I don't remember that.
And then they had to go back and said, hey, someone actually turned it in. And these guys were like, I bet you they had it the whole time. But then
Because I even put it on their Google, whatever, their
Google reviews.
Yeah, I did.
It's like, hey, this is like a sentimental family heirloom.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
It
a
has
lot of
no,
value.
I said it has no value, but it's one of 800.
Yeah.
It has no value.
It's one of 800.
Yeah.
You know.
And then they got a call, hey, actually, it's still here at the bar. Somebody found it in the bathroom.
I don't
put
know.
it
I
away
think Rob.
somewhere.
No, I think you have it because I think Rob went and just started looking like I don't remember. We're gonna have to get him on and tell the whole story.
Yeah,
but
we'll have to ask him.
we get a picture of him holding it, and he's just like a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
He
This
saved
is
the
like
day.
a deleted scene. Out
Yeah,
of The
so I'm
Hangover.
definitely-
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what it was like. And I was almost like, I was kind of like suspicious. I think he might have had it the whole time and just wanted an excuse to go back to the bars in the morning the next day. He's like, well, I'll look.
Yeah.
My credit card. I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're serving me drinks.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I'm just such a good sleuth.
I didn't dust it off, by the way.
I was gonna say it's
I
all
left
dusty,
it dusty.
dude. What the
I
hell?
left it dusty for you. That's for you to clean.
like the last trophy
Andrew
you guys
actually
have.
gave me a dust off aerosol can, and then I inhaled all of it. So womp 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 womp. Thank you for tuning to Palm Trees in Progress. We've been with J-Claud. J-Claud, do you have any new projects in the works and stuff? Like,
So 1,000 Cuts, and there's some other records. They're all going to be a part of an album that I'm working on called For the Love. If you can see on my T-shirts, the merch we got going on here.
Nice.
Let's go.
And this album is called For the Love, and so it's going to be diverse. That's most of them are, but this one's going to be a little bit more obviously diverse than my previous works. So just be on the lookout for new music from that. Thousand Cuts is working on getting some like actual house remix.
Okay.
I got a friend that is a house DJ, so shouts out to Johnny Hash. You can find him on Instagram at Johnny Hash Official.
Maybe I'll link you up with my homie D-Rude.
So hey,
Stupid. It's dog rude.
Dang it! You can tell I'm a poser.
You almost had it.
You can tell I'm a poser. Sandstorm, baby.
but yeah, so just working on a new project and just 1,000 Cuts right now. The video drops on Labor Day.
Oh,
Yes.
So YouTube, go check out the video shot by me, edited by me. Obviously, the song was
And the
written,
homie.
produced, and composed by me.
Yeah.
So we're just people who put the work
DIY
in.
till I die, baby. Let's go, man. Heck yeah.
That's it.
And then your socials one more time. I don't.
So Instagram JCLAUD37, and then outside of that, all streaming platforms is J-CLAUD.
Let's go,
J-Claud.
J-Claud. All right,
How you
we'll have the
learning?
links in our. Let's go. We'll have our links in the bio. Senior correspondent Andrew, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, thank you, Jay, for coming through, dude. Thousand Cuts was great, man, and I can't wait to listen to the album.
Add it to
and
your playlist.
it's coming-
Yes,
Yep.
Go.
Yep,
Awesome.
Do a
but yeah, I
TikTok
appreciate
dance
you,
to it,
man.
Andrew. Do your TikTok dance to it.
yeah.
I'll try to come up with one.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Tag me, man. We'll collaborate on the post.
Come
There we
on.
go.
Senior correspondent, you got anything to say before you?
Yeah, man. So it's kind of ironic today. We talked about songwriting. I'm wearing a hat. Ghostwriting songs for God. Tumac, shout out. He's laying out in the hospital right now. Prayers out to you, man. He's got some complications, and yeah, friend of the show, man. Obviously. So Andrew, I hadn't even previewed you to this, but we were trying to work on Palm Trees in Progress presents A Day in the Life. And was getting ready to try to link up with him on Friday just to kind of talk that through. And, yeah, so he ended up in the hospital. So, yeah, man, stay strong, my brother. Prayers out.
Are you sure that he didn't do this just to avoid hanging out with you
maybe.
every day?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think I would.
I know. I wish I had that. No, we were just, again, I was supposed to reach out that day and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, prayers out. And, yeah, man, stay
Much
strong.
love,
Pull through.
Tumax. Prayers, man. Prayers up. Love you, man. All right. Well, I guess on that note,
Sorry.
what?
Well, I just.
I could
don't
ask
know.
you about sound baths. Do you want to talk about sound baths?
I felt like I dropped it. I
Next
gotta go.
time I come through,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I gotta drop some bars for you guys too.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes.
Heck
Sure,
yeah.
man.
Heck yeah. You were talking about the science of sound. You ever taken a sound bath?
Science.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it. You owe me money now. After that, I was like,
Here's your dollar back, dude.
yeah. I was like, dude, we gotta transcend sometime.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Astro project. Do some acid.
Let's go. Oh man. Well, thank you for tuning into Palm Trees and Progress as always. Thank you, J-Claud, for taking the time and being part of the show. We appreciate you, brother. Make sure to follow J-Claud on all streaming platforms and check him out on Instagram to keep up with all of the music that's gonna be dropping. Hopefully he ghostwrites a song for Andrew and me, and Andrew's gonna be singing on it. And that'll be cool. Hopefully we see senior correspondent for another week. Me and Andrew have to talk if he's gonna make it for next week or not. And Andrew, what are you thinking? Stomp twice for yes.
That was two.
Okay, that's 2 stomps. It sounds like a yes. No, it sounds like a no to me. And don't forget to check out our website, palmtreesandprogress.com, palmtreesandprogress.com for all of our awesome merch. Give us a like and subscribe on our all streaming platforms. And this is the worst QVC commercial. Hold on. I want to get this on the big screen. Let's get it going. And don't forget, you can't purchase this, but check out palmtreesandprogress.com. And
We'll post the baseball on there.
yeah, we will. All right, we'll catch you guys next week. Appreciate you guys. See ya later.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Peace and
Love
love.
you guys.
Baby. Love.
Bye.